Final segment with our guest Josh Horn from Social Security. Some great questions this morning. Appreciate all the calls. We want to help as many of you as we can. So next up is James. Hi, James.
Hello.
Hello. How can we help you, James?
Well, I've got a question. I've been working all my life I started when I was 13 through high school, college, and I'm working now, and I'm retirement age, not fully retirement age, but I don't understand when you work long enough for early retirement, even at 62, and you still want to keep working a little bit. Why are you penalized? Why is it you can't make but a certain amount of money in without being penalized? Seems like if you've been a good citizen of this country, worked all your life, done it the right way, and the Lord blesses you to get even to 62, and even if you still want to work, seems like you shouldn't have a limit that you can work and not draw your Social Security without being penalized. I think that's...
I like your attitude. I like your attitude, James. And it's not his decision. Yes. But explain that. If you take early retirement and you continue to work until your full retirement, then full retirement age, there are limits on what you can earn?
Yeah, I mean, you got to remember that the management of the trust fund and how they manage those the money going out and the money coming in and those kind of things all play in. I mean, they're already moving their retirement up to age 67, and that's even on the table, moving it up even higher because the life expectancy is even higher than it used to be, and so that's part of the factor. I mean, and it's just the number that Congress set is saying this is full retirement age, but we've made a provision for you to draw early, you know, under these circumstances, and so it's really this is the bar, but we've said, hey, you can draw early under these circumstances as a provision, and really whether you started working at 12, 15, 20, or 25, you know, whatever age you started working isn't really part of the factor.
Gotcha.
You know, unfortunately. Yeah.
Fair question, though. That's the way it is set up. Boy, we got a lot of calls today. A lot of people are watching this morning, and I like it because these calls that come in for you and the answers you give help people get the money they need. So yeah, appreciate everyone joining us this morning. Let's go to Bruce. Hi, Bruce.
Hey, Dick. How are you, buddy?
Good. How are you, Bruce? What's on your mind?
I got a quick question. You all were talking about that when one person dies. My question is...
the death benefit? Yeah.
Yeah, my father had passed away several years ago. Well, my mother, she had received the $250. Well, now, you know, thank God, she's still living, but there's no minors, you know, at home. Me and my two brothers were all grown people. But so if my mother were to pass away, would she not get the $250?
Doesn't look like it, right, unless she adopts a child before she passes away. Yeah. I'm not suggesting she do that. But no, yeah, you're right. That's what I was thinking. Because for a long time I thought, well, I would or he would, you know, our caller here, Bruce, would get the benefit. But since he's no longer a minor, when the mother passes, her husband's passed, no minor children, the benefit you won't qualify for, sir. That's the way it is.
Okay, who passed that law? The Trump-mobile in Washington, or is that?
No, this has been on the... Well, did that modification come? This was one of the very first things written into the Social Security Administration's law years before. Going back when?
37, 38.
1937 is when this law was written. So you can't blame any politicians these days. But that was in there, that provision. It hasn't been modified really since then, this little...
I mean, I can't promise that it wasn't ever modified a little bit, but I mean, pretty much early on, it was all set up, and this is just kind of a holdover from way back when.
Yeah, that's interesting, because I guess really today it hits home for me. I'm kind of like Bruce was thinking, you know, when the time comes that my mother or father passes, if there's just one left, that my brother or I would get that benefit to use maybe for their services, and we won't now. We're not minors. So now if my father passes, my mom's still alive, and I understand she would get that benefit. Bruce, I'm with you, man. Wish we could talk to those folks back then and say, come on, modify that differently. Let's go to Mary. Hi, Mary.
Hi.
Hey, how can we help you?
Well, you know, I'm like a lot of people that I've been under the illusion for years that when I passed away, even though I'm a widow and I have no children, that my state would get the $255. And I'm finding out that that's not true.
Isn't that crazy? That's an illusion. Hey, I'm with you. I kind of was the same way, but that's the way it's been since 1937.
Really?
Yep. It's not new.
I was born.
Yeah, it's not new. It just, this was the way it was written in, ma'am. That's the way it is.
I did get it when my husband passed away.
Yes,
Good.
of course, of course. So at least you did get some, yeah.
I know my niece thinks that she will have to file for it, but I'll advise her that don't waste her time.
That's right. I'm sorry for that, but yeah, that's the way it's always been, ma'am.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know what? I've always thought, why $255?
Yeah, well, how did,
What will that pay for?
I know. Now, keep in mind, $250 probably paid for a funeral service back in 1937.
Yeah, that's right.
Nowadays, no, I don't know.
so
What does
much.
an annual funeral cost
It's a
now?
lot.
I mean, this time of year, I mean, thousands of dollars. It could be a few $1,000s. That's why my body is going to science. Yeah, you're going to find me at the Body Farm at UT. Dr.
UT.
Bass said he already has a spot for me under a tree in the sun. We're going to watch how my body decays in the sun. Maybe animals getting to it. No, that's it. That's what I want.
All right.
Yeah, but only before I go ahead and donate any organs anyone might want. If anything on me can help someone, it's all yours if I no longer need it. Of course, hopefully I'll be real old and nothing will work anymore. So let's go to Patricia. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for laughing at my stupid jokes. Hey, Patricia. You've got, real quick, 30 seconds or so.
I want to ask if two people married and they draw Social Security and one passed, what Social Security will that person still living will get?
Oh, okay. They can make a choice, can't they?
That's exactly right. If y'all are married when they pass away, you know, then basically we take a look to see if it's a higher benefit if you switch over.
Yep, so you can go with whichever one will bring you more money. If your husband was drawing more than you, then you can transition and you can get that more amount. If you're making more or drawing more yourself, then you probably stay with what you got. Josh, you're awesome.
Great to see you all
Thank you for
today.
coming on. We'll see you again in about a month or so. And just take care of yourself. Keep things running smooth. And by the way, they are hiring at Social Security right now. That freeze has been lifted. And it's not a bad gig over there. You get to work with him. There's all kinds of great benefits. You know, these government workers get every holiday off, right?
That's right.
So, you're lucky. In our news business, you don't get every day off, but with them. So anyway, interesting. That it's a good sign they have lifted that so you guys can get more help in dealing with these claims.
Absolutely.
Josh, thank you. Appreciate you seeing you. We take a break. When we come back, we're going to be joined by another one of the judicial candidates running. Today's election day. I hope you get out and vote. My friend Nick Leonardo is coming up right after this. Stay with us.